Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here today I would like to talk to you about the program which I'm realizing in Orange Foundation. This is MegaMission. This is a nationwide program for primary schools. It's aimed at children at the first and the third class and teachers. I will talk to you shortly about our aims and what was the most important for us when we realized the program. We started to think. We also heard about it on the last in the last presentation. We were thinking about children's activity in the internet. Of course, in Poland, their interests are very similar. Children use internet watching films, listening to music, or gaming. So that is why the program should be the answer how for teachers to show how we can creatively use internet. It seems that digital competence can't be taught without reality. So it should be related to something which is familiar to children and their function competence. I would like to present you some aims and challenges which we set. And this is the increase of digital competence of children to make them conscious users of new technologies. We also wanted to develop the school offer because usually the program was aimed at common rooms at school. It was a great place to implement these activities because in common rooms at school, children usually do their homework and they wait for their parents to pick them up. So far, there hasn't been any regular activities in common rooms which will focus children's attention. We wanted also to raise competence of teachers in common rooms. We also think that we can't realize such a long-term program without any support. We need the equipment which will let children do the tasks in the program. When I was preparing this presentation, I thought about factors which are really important to give information on new technologies. These are the pillars which are the most important in our program. I would like to present them. First, the animated story. Through learning and fun, then lesson plans and motivated teachers. Now I would like to take you with the to our program to show you what it looks like. Get to know the twins, Julka and Kuba. Yeah, there is the laboratory where people can. Yulka and Kuba want to work in laboratory. And there is the prankster who wants to make their life more difficult, and this is the trip. The siblings take some children to show them the laboratory. They are showing other people the prankster. So the project isn't finished yet, so he can't come out from the laboratory. But what happened? Somebody pushed the button which is not large. The prankster came out. We have to catch him. Which children should realize. They have to help Kuba and Yurka to catch the prankster. He provides competences and adventures to our children. Thanks to our animated characters, we can attract children and we can make them engaged and ready for the next tasks. These tasks are attractive for them. The characters are peers of our children. They could be their friends. They address children directly. They use their language. What is most important is the fact that teachers also take part in this program. Teachers help children to do the tasks. After the task, teachers give them feedback. They are happy that they realized the task. Thanks to realization of tasks, children get some points. This is the game, actually. Here there is one of the opinions on the class where children are engaged, where they can't wait for the next episode, like in their favorite films. The next element which makes this education in our program develops creativity are teachers and leaders who conduct the classes, because they meet the children and challenges which our program gives. How do we motivate and engage our teachers? From one side, from one hand, children motivate our teachers. They ask about the next tasks. They ask about the next lessons. Moreover, teachers also go out of the box. They create any other activities and tasks. Sometimes there are activities like nights with MegaMission. They share their ideas with other teachers. They can do it because we created a platform, an online platform for teachers where they can share their ideas. They can share their ideas with another participants of the program. program is also based on online platform where after each class the teacher reports what happened in the class or in common room. What did children learn? What was the atmosphere? Usually teachers upload some photos and stories related to the program realization. But this is also to motivate teachers to give feedback to our children. We also read these opinions and reports, and we want to support the teachers if we see that their activities are interesting. Thanks to their opinions, teachers can show what happens in the class to the headmaster or to the parents. Because also third parties can see the platform. This is the next opinion of the classes. It was a class about copyrights. Children showed their paintings. She also showed her paintings. As you can see, everybody was really pleased. There are also some lessons plans. This is the next element of our program. We are really focused on the content. Lesson plans let teachers to realize the tasks. We know that it's not an ideal tool because it's difficult to predict all the situations in the class. Because teachers have to deal with different groups. Usually in common rooms, there are children at the age of 6 or 8. Teachers have to be flexible. They have to adjust their lesson plans. It seems that only the flexible approach can be good for the real need of education. The next thing is the different level of children's knowledge. We talked about German children, about devices which they use. But some of children don't have these devices. So that is why some older children show to the younger ones how they can use them. It also impacts their satisfaction level. I usually read teachers' opinions. There they show that children are really satisfied that they could be engaged and that they could be helpful to their younger friends. Oh, I lost one slide. I didn't told you about learning through experience and fun. We want to attract children through online devices, and we also work with them in a normal real world. They are crafting, they do the teamwork. This is also something which requires some solutions or dividing the duties. Sometimes they have also to dress the prankster. So children have to agree how to dress him, what will he look like, and what his name will be. Now I will move to the content. program includes 10 content fields related to IT and media literacy. Children are taught how to use the information, how to follow the law. They want to create and upload films and photographs. They get to know how to use the devices safely and how to use internet safely. Children get to know how to upload photos, how to create folders. So this is a wide field which is based on digital competence. It was created by our partner, Modern Poland. Now in the program, there are 600 schools. We have already realized 13,500 lessons, and there are 12,000 people, 12,000 children in our program. It would increase. The next argument which confirms that this program is good is that firstly, the school was obliged to teach at least one group. But as you can see, now there are schools realizing parallelly classes with 1,000 groups. We also cooperate with our partners who are responsible for the content or competition or research. Our partners are Modern Poland, Project Poland, and General Foundation. Our ambassador is Grzegorz Kazdebke. He is a children's stories writer. When he visits the school, teachers are more motivated. They do some additional things. Schools are still engaged to realize their tasks.